It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Oakland facing Los Angeles. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for Oakland, they've got Wiggins. Harden out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Towns. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Bird, here we go. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now here's Johnson. Trains it from 9 feet away.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wiggins. And he misses his first shot of the game.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Wiggins kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Jordan. He feeds it to Bird. Johnson against Harden. Here's Shaq. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness.
Oh, oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
McGrady kicks to Towns. This one for 3. And Shaq pulls it down. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Bird kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Great play by Bird to set it up. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Takes the turnaround Jay, and they're able to recover. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Towns with the steal. Stolen by O'Neal. Kicks it to Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The shot missing. Jordan dishes to O'Neal. Jordan the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Towns. Wiggins kicks to Towns. Wiggins dishes to Towns. Bird against Wiggins. And no good that time.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bird, the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Woo! Oh, yeah!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Patrick Ewing's checked in for O'Neal. Weber comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron, he's checked in for Larry Bird. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jordan. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Butler from outside. The putback. It's hauled in by Ewing. Los Angeles leading by 5. LeBron with Wade picks him up. LeBron, good. "16 seconds left to play here in the first. Antetokounmpo kicks to Wade. Outside to Weber. Here's Gasol. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside play.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
And just, ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And for Oakland, Jimmy Butler is out there with Weber. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. Outside to Weber. From past the arc, Oakland trails by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And finished off by LeBron.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Wade gets the bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Butler dishes to Wade. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 7. From deep, James. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 10 points for LeBron.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Antetokounmpo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Wade passes to Antetokounmpo. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Walton's checked in for Ewing. Love comes in for Weber. And James Worthy is subbed in for LeBron. Pass to Walton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. He can't get that one. Good D by Gasol. Oakland trails by 9. Antetokounmpo kicks to Butler. Pass to Gasol. Weber dishes to Gasol. And the baseline jumper, no good. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Westbrook. Butler with the steal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 9. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Love throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Johnson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Wiggins missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that jugular.
Jordan, the pass to Worthy. Outside for Jordan. Back to Worthy. From the baseline. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, that summarizes the struggles they've had at that end of the floor today, Greg. Plain and simple.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got that one up quick. And that's 13 points for James Harden.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bird. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. So it's Oakland now. They trail by 9 points. Harden kicks to McGrady. No good from outside.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Jordan outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Harden. Dishes it to Towns. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan the pass to Bird. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Towns. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. And taken away by Johnson. For the finish. Wiggins with the block. They recover it. Poked away. Jordan dishes to O'Neal. Outside for Jordan. But he recovers it. Johnson outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries yet again. And O'Neal finishes inside. Shaq's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Harden kicks to McGrady. And stolen by Jordan. High post shot. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Jordan kicks to Shaq. The drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Oakland trails by 12. Wade passes to Gasol. Banked in off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
LeBron dishes to Weber. Kicks it out to James. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Weber. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Butler sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Weber. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Los Angeles leading by 11. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for LeBron.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
The kick outside to Butler. Drills the three-pointer. Butler's got it back down to single digits for Oakland.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty, and he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top, up by 12. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And so in the game for Oakland, Weber is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Outside for Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Ewing. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Weber, and it's Jordan in for Dwayne Wade. Larry Bird's checked in for LeBron. Westbrook kicks to Bird. And stolen by Butler. Down low. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Magic Johnson, who checked in for Los Angeles.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Well, Antetokounmpo in this one. 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like the typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Outside to Weber. Butler passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 6 points and a bucket from Antetokounmpo. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Oakland going with the whole new group out on the floor. Towns with the steal. From deep, Harden. And Oakland hits again from deep.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And a wide open look for Jordan. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by Harden.
Timeout.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. The feed to Johnson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Johnson. He's got 10 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Harden. Johnson, good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Harden outside, launches a 3, and Oakland hits again from deep.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, you know, his shooting has got them in a position to win this game now, and with the clock winding down and the score where it is, I think his green light is always on, and it's going to stay on here.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here is Harden. Releases. Towns wide open. Count it. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Bird dishes to Jordan. Count it.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All alone. O'Neal with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Bird outside. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Nails it!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
And the one-hand slams